Hi everyone, Lance Vaughn, FSI founder, just had a wonderful conversation with the founder and CEO of the Walker Group, Wayne Brown. Wayne has over 3 decades of experience in financial services and technology. He was the VP at Citibank as well as Deutsche Bank, and was product manager at MasterCard for 6 years. So product management is really at the center of business requirements, technology requirements, user requirements, and helping organizations navigate that landscape. If you want to know more about Wayne, you can go to waynebrown.nyc. That's his website. A great gentleman. I really enjoyed my conversation with him. Let's go ahead and jump into our next spotlight. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm joined by founder and CEO of the Walker Group, Wayne Brown. And Wayne, you suggested on your website that the Walker Group provides biz dev and advisory services to fintech companies. But also on your website, you suggest that your varied market segment expertise enables you to identify synergies and opportunities to stimulate growth for your clients. So I wonder if you could give us an idea of the types of synergies and opportunities that you're seeing across these related market segments.
First of all, Lance, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. For the last 13 years, the Walker Group really provided opportunities for fintechs. In fact, the Walker Group, we kind of consider ourselves is that we're at the intersection between financial institutions and fintechs. So one of the things that we think very important and look very closely is how we can help fintechs and to their optimal advantage. And that's how we can help them look at the markets in a very different way. So for example, we have fintechs, one primarily I'll focus on, that's in the payment automation space. So they're providing software for a company's suppliers in order to make payments. Now, initially, when you kind of think about that, that is a one-to-one relationship. So how can we take that organization and help them build more suppliers, increase their connectivity points? And so we do that by bringing them opportunities to multiple banks that this product can be resold through their corporate clients that in behalf that they can sell to their suppliers. So again, a company may look at a very specific way that their product can be rolled out in the marketplace, but we take that to a step further based on the relationships that we have, the vision that we see for that company, and work with them to the optimal benefit of their solution within the financial services ecosystem.
Ultimately, you're helping fintechs overcome challenges so that they can appeal to banks and convince those banks to partner with them. Unpack that a little bit for us. Tell us more about that. What are the challenges that you're helping folks overcome?
So for my background is that I've worked at a number of banks over the years. So my growing up within financial services and as a transaction banker, I've worked with companies, payment technology companies, most of my career. So I was an insider, and being an insider and working with the vendors and partners, I understood some of the struggles and challenges that vendors and partners have, especially within financial services, a highly regulated environment. So when I started the Walker Group 13 years ago, I really wanted to bring all the problems and challenges that I experienced with my partners as a banker and bring them to fintechs to help them to solution that so that they can be ahead of the curve. And so one of the things that I realized is that helping them to understand the regulatory and compliance challenges within a financial services organization, helping them also to see no matter how good the product that they feel that they have, that many solutions at the bank side is made by a jury. It's multiple voices, multiple stakeholders within the financial services organization. How do we get that fintech? How do we get that product positioned so that it could speak to the multiple stakeholders within an organization in order for that solution to be successful within that organization? And so we are able to help them to craft their message. We're able to help them to, when they have these relationships and these meetings that we create, so that they're speaking to the multiple voices, but yet are able to provide value to the bank. And the nice thing right now is that many banks today are partnering with fintechs. They have a lot of experience today that they did not have 10 years ago or 15 years ago. So it's a very different day. But the reality is that there's a lot of noise. that the banks are being bombarded by fintech. So how can we help that fintech stand out? How can we help their voice resonate within a financial services organization? And this is just something that we continue to do. In fact, the Walker Group has worked with some fintechs, with some of large fintech bank deals that we have been responsible for crafting. And so that helps, that's what I think is very good and very strong value proposition that we bring both the financial service organizations as well as the fintechs today.
So I noticed today on LinkedIn, you actually posted into FSI something about BFSI Tech Talks. So BFSI is banking, financial services, and insurance. So you recently launched a platform that's specifically designed to help FinServs appeal to banks. Tell me more about that.
So thank you. BFSI Tech Talks is really a platform, as mentioned, that we recently launched. So along with myself, I have two colleagues, Ross Pickoff, who's an attorney, and Buck Kulkarni, who is a consultant focusing on compliance and audit. And so we felt collectively that there's a great opportunity that exists in the marketplace to help fintechs build their platform. So BFSI Tech Talks is just that. So we spotlight fintechs, an opportunity for them to share what they're doing in the marketplace, in the industry, and then to the industry themselves. And we look at, for example, once every month or 6 weeks, that we will have a webinar. We have also provide content, and using this to educate, to continue to educate the industry about the opportunities that exist in fintech, but also not just in fintech. There's stakeholders, there's insurance companies, there's utilities, there's banks that are impacted by fintech. So we really look for BFSI to continue to evolve and to provide information and content to help stakeholders make decisions.
Awesome. Thank you, Wayne. Well, I wish you the best of luck. In fact, I applied today. I don't know if I'll get in or not.
You did. But... You're in. You're in. You're in.
Great. Well, thank you, Wayne, so much for doing the spotlight for FSI. I really appreciate your time.
Lance, I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate the invitation and look forward to your success. Thank you very much.